Hi guys, good afternoon. Damon Gonzalez reporting live from the studios here in the Slip Punches show. Really happy to talk to everybody. Glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. We have a very special guest I want to bring on the line again. It's kind of a tiny delay because the link is going all the way to London. So we're hoping that our special guest should be able to join us any minute now. We're looking forward to talking to a former world champion, uh, tremendous person, good friend of mine, and it's great, to have him come on the show and just chop it up and talk with everybody. So everybody, without further ado,
How are you, buddy?
guys, welcome Amir Khan, former world champion, to the show.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. Amir, to start things off, is your family, are you safe? Is everybody safe in London? Are you okay?
Yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's keeping well, keeping safe. And also, I just want to say apologies on how connect the connection. Obviously, I know it took some time, me and you connecting. But no, my family and everyone's doing great. And obviously, going through this COVID-19 period is very hard for us all. Everyone is
Yeah.
suffering. Everyone's in trouble. You can see the economy is in danger. Everything's not like it used to be. And what I'm doing out there now, I've got the Amir Khan Foundation where we're supplying food in the likes of America, San Francisco, food bags for the less fortunate people, those that need it the most, giving face visors, giving hand sanitizers, going to different locations around the UK, even in Pakistan. I've been doing a lot of charity work in these last couple of weeks while we've been in this COVID-19.
Amir Champ, I'm really proud in what I've been seeing in social media. You and your team, working in your gym, you have been packing hundreds and hundreds of boxes of food. I mean, how inspiring is that? That's really awesome.
It's amazing, and I hope it inspires more people to do more things like this. And in total, we have already given around about 50,000 food boxes or more around the world, and we're gonna keep on going. We keep on going, and we're doing more and more every other week. We are giving more food parcels, food boxes, going to the doorsteps of people. Obviously, we have to keep that distance between us. But at the same time, we go there to the doorstep, we drop the box of food off, which will last them around about a week or two, and we've been doing that quite a lot.
Champion, your career. I mean, what could you say? You're a brilliant boxer. You've
Thank
fought
you.
everybody. You've done everything. But right now, this is truly what a champion does. And expand on that, because give us a sum of your career and everything you've accomplished to this point.
Yeah, no, definitely. In life, God's put you in this position. He's put me in the position, winning world titles, being in the biggest fights all around the world, earning a lot of money from the sport, which I'm not gonna lie about. And obviously, it's given me a platform to support other people, giving me the name to go out there and help those people who are not as fortunate as me. And that's the reason I do this. I put my own money into it, and I want to show the public out there that, look, you guys buy my fights, you guys come and support me, you guys buy your tickets, but I want to give my bit back. I want to give things back to you guys. You lot deserve it more than anyone, because without the fans, you're a nobody. And I just appreciate what the fans have done for me. They've given me that name and that platform, and this is for them now. Me giving back to them.
Amir, watching you in your social media go around the world and bring your foundation to different parts of the continent. Expand on that. That's just such a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. We're so proud of you. We're here in the
Oh, thank
US.
you.
We're very,
Thank,
very
thank you.
proud of you.
US is like my second home, and I love everything in the US. I trained there for many years in LA, San Francisco, and what we are doing now. So we getting donations in from the likes of, like, just giving pages, social media, which I'm very powerful on. And then what I like to do is I like to show people on my social media what work I'm doing with the donations that people are giving me. I'm putting my own money into it, but their money is making a big difference as well. So what we do, we go to the local hospitals, we go to all the we call it NHS in the UK, the National Health Service. So I'm going there, helping them, supporting them, giving them the likes of hand sanitizers, food, drinks, um, going to the homeless people on the streets, giving them boxes of food. Also, we go into different locations up and down the country where we're using academies, boxing gyms, because every gym is closed now. So we're using them gyms to use it as a distributed, like a depot where we can distribute food from. So we have lines and lines of people who can't afford food in this time. This pandemic has really affected millions of people, and I really urge that other fighters like myself go out there and do their bit, because we're very fortunate and we all rely on our fans, and we have to respect them because they make us who we are. And this is a time now where we go out and support them and help them.
Give a shout out to your team, to your fellow colleague fighters that are joining you in this crusade, this wonderful thing. Give a shout
So
out to them.
yeah, so I want to say a big shout out to the Amir Khan Foundation. There's a big team that we have, and
Yes,
these people are not getting paid. No one gets paid. They pay their own fuel, transport, their own. If they have to book a hotel, they pay out of their own pocket. Even when we have to fly to other destinations, other countries, we pay our own flights. And every money that comes into the Amir Khan Foundation, 100% is given to the poor people. You see, there's a big percentage a lot of charities take out. But no, I'm very fortunate where I don't need to do that. Put my own money into it to spend. And also, like the donations we get from people on the Just Giving pages on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter, these people are showing their support as well. And 100% of their money goes to the poor people as well. And my team and everyone else are working so hard. We work in hours and hours in the in like training, closing the gym now because we're not allowed to use the gym, but we're closing the gym and we made it a depot now where food is coming in there. And we've had the likes of like these big companies like Poundland and other. Poundland is like a shop, is a store where it's quite a big store, and what they're doing is they've given me like pallets and pallets of food and aid.
wow,
Little things like drawing books for kids, pencils,
wow,
pens,
yes,
tape pens,
mhm,
kids that need to stay busy. And also like I'm going to local sports stores and buying footballs and hockey things so kids can play in the garden while they're off school, because schools are not open now. I have kids myself, and I know how hard it is for them. And
sure.
I've been getting so many messages as well where people are saying, look, we can't afford food, we can't go out to the shopping markets, so please can you help us? And I'll then send money to them. I'll send someone to go to the house and drop money off so they can go and support themselves. Even on top of that, we give them food boxes so they don't have to. Some people might not need to go out. We resupply everything to them. So we've, like I said, up to now we've done over 50,000 families, and I'm trying for that 100,000 mark. I'm doing so much at the moment. We're working day in day out. I've literally just got home now from the academy. We've got another parcel that's coming from other organizations who said, look, we want to support you. They've seen the work I'm doing, and we're making food boxes, more food boxes, so we can go, because there's always need of this. you know I went to Peterborough, did something there, went to London, went to Manchester, I'm working with the government, the MPs in the UK, the member of parliaments. I'm working with the government, and everyone is taking a liking all the work I'm doing, and they're supporting me.
Amir, listen, again, we are sincerely proud of you in everything that you are doing. And it's kind of
Thank you.
incredible because watching you fight,
Mm.
myself, through all the years, watching you fight in the ring and
Yeah.
seeing that determination that you had, you still have that determination. You're still showing that with your
Inside
crusade
the
and
ring,
these
outside the ring.
things. Yes. Amir,
Definitely,
reach.
but you have to be a champion. And
Yes.
one thing, yeah, one thing is, you know, God's put us in this position. He's given that platform to us, so we have to utilize this now. We have a name, and other fighters out there who are watching this should do the same thing. I know there's a lot of Latin boxers in America, a lot of American fighters, a lot of fighters all in Europe, Asia, all around the world. Do your little bit. Use your gyms. If you can't open the gym to the community now, use those gyms as a depot. And I thought it was going to be hard, believe it or not. When I first said I committed myself to give food to the poor people. I thought, how am I going to do this? Guess what? Everything fell in place. Everyone started supporting me. All I did was I opened a Just Giving page. I put the message out on my social media. Guys, if anyone wants to support me in this, please donate to the Amir Khan Academy. And from there, I will go out myself and pack the bags and go out and distribute them for you. So you saving that time instead of me telling you to distribute it, I'll do it all for you. You know, and I think other fighters should see this and take a page at my book and think, if Amir's doing this, we could do the same thing. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Champion with, again, everything and all the examples that you're showing as a champion, where, we see where your heart is. Now,
Thank you.
as the pedigree and who you are we looking in the future to see you back in the ring?
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait till boxing opens up again. I see UFC's opened up now, and boxing. But a lot of a lot of the media in the UK have asked me this question: that would you fight with no fans? Now that'll be very difficult because I want to be a people's champion. You want the fans to be there. Imagine being in a hall or being like in a gym and being empty and you just fighting your opponent. I wouldn't be able to do that. I want a gym. I want an arena full of fans to see me perform because they'll bring the best out of me as well. So let's see how long this lasts. But I do want to be back in the ring early next year. I was looking at being in the ring this March. I was looking at
Okay.
opponents, and then this pandemic happened. Then I had to kind of draw a line across it and wait till. But while I am waiting, I am in the gym. I am training. I am keeping fit, and hopefully when it opens up again, I want to be back in the ring again.
That's awesome. I'm so happy that you expressed that and you got to tell the fans about that. Please give a shout out to all your fans that are following and watching the show today. Man,
Yeah.
this is great. We appreciate you coming on the show. Shout out to your fans, Amir.
Yeah, big shout out to my fans. Honestly, without the fans, um, I wouldn't be in this position. And they are the ones who have made me. They're the ones who motivate me, who give me that platform to go out there and do more things. Now, if I was a boxer, I wouldn't been able to go out and feed these homeless people or these poor people. I'm being able to do that because of my fans. So I really appreciate the way they follow me, the way they support me, because without them, this would not be possible. So big thank you to them. And when I say that I'm doing it, I'm not only doing it myself, it's you lot who are helping me to do it. So I want to thank them for helping me and supporting me to go out there and help the people.
Oh man, brilliant. Well said, champion. And of course, when the time comes and you announce a fight that you'll be fighting where and when and what, we'll
Yeah,
love to have you back on and we
love
could
to be
talk
on.
about you building up to that because again, that's when that time comes, we'll deal with that at that time. Or,
Exactly, and
or
let's hope it happens quick because there's a feel for. See, I'm more on my towards end of my career where I want to have a few more fights and call it a day. There's a lot of fighters out there now who should be busy, who should be in the ring fighting, and I feel for them. Them up and coming fighters, the up and coming champions, the guys who have just won world titles. They want to keep themselves busy, and this is the time where they're going to make their big money. And going through this time, it makes it a little bit difficult because I feel for them where they're not making that money now and they're at home. They don't know when boxing is going to open up again and they don't have that motivation to train. I've spoken to so many fighters and they've said to me, Amir, we can't go to the gym and motivate ourselves because we don't have a date. So I
sure.
do pray for them and I do hope
Good,
the best for them as well.
good, good. Once again, Amir Khan, we appreciate you coming on the show. We don't like to keep it long because that's
No,
how
thank
we
you.
are in the show. We like to keep it out of space, and we really hope you come back and join us.
I would love to do that. And I just want to thank you and your team for supporting me and backing me. And also, whenever you need an interview, but anything, a lot happens in my life, a lot goes on. Anytime you can give me a call, and I'd love to speak to you and the fans out there, get my voice out to them.
I'll tell you what, I have a colleague there in London. He's about to launch a brand new boxing TV show.
Oh,
And
wow.
we'll definitely love to have you on that to talk
Whatever.
about the foundation. That's
Yeah.
huge. I mean,
Listen, whatever I can be a help with, I will do that. Look, you guys are working outside your hours, and it's amazing what you guys are doing. You're promoting us fighters, and people like you should be applauded. You know what I mean? What you're doing is amazing. You're giving us a platform. This is how you start building the name up. And if other fighters are watching this, doing interviews, getting involved in stuff like this is only going to make you a bigger star, and the more people get to know who you are.
champion, thank you so much. You have a great evening.
Thank you,
Our
bro.
blessings to your family, and we hope you do well. And we'll be talking to you soon, okay?
For sure. Take care. No problem.
Thank you,
Thank you.
champion. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you guys for joining us on the Slip Punches show this afternoon. We have former world champion Amir Khan with us live on the interview. What a great guy. He's always been outgoing, very well spoken, a great interview. I really appreciate him. Thank you so much, and we'll be talking to you later today. Have a good one.